This mixture got rid of all the mosquitoes in my garden in seconds. Mosquitoes have decided to show me who the boss is in this garden. But you know what? I'm going to fight back because this is my garden and I'm not going to let them take control of my garden. I can't even get into the garden in peace without these guys buzzing all over my ears or just attacking my skin. So very early in the morning, I like to get into my garden, but I think that's when these mosquitoes are most active because the way they attack my legs, the way they attack everywhere, every part of my body is insane. Keep watching to see how I got rid of the mosquitoes from my garden instantly. So I'm going to show you two very effective methods using eucalyptus oil. Keep watching. The first thing you need to do is get rid of any stagnant water. Now let's go ahead to prepare our solution using eucalyptus oil, water and liquid soap. Add 1 cup of water in a spray bottle. You would also need eucalyptus oil and dish washing soap. Now that you've made yourself an instant remedy for mosquitoes, let me show you how to spray them in the garden. It's just as simple as possible. Spray it in areas where you think mosquitoes can gather or where you've seen mosquitoes gather. Like my conkerberry, which I know if I go near the mosquitoes, in fact every section of my garden, so I am actually spraying everywhere in my garden. And the good thing is this eucalyptus oil solution will serve as pesticide, organic pesticide, because eucalyptus oil, if used in the right dosage, is safe for the plants, it is safe for the environment and also safe for you. So you can spray it in any corner of your garden. The mosquitoes are already getting so weak and I'm noticing that they are just fleeing there. So the thing is, eucalyptus oil doesn't actually unalive mosquitoes. Instead, it deters them because they don't like the strong scent of eucalyptus oil. So they find a way to get out of the area where it is sprayed. So because I wanted an instant relief from the mosquito invasion, I had to use the spraying method, which is very, very effective. But to keep the mosquitoes away, you have to spray once in a while. Of course, you're not going to spray once. So to make sure that I continue to have the scent of eucalyptus oil in my garden, I have made some balls of tissue paper and added some drops of eucalyptus oil on them. So I'm going to be throwing them in areas where I know mosquitoes are. So I'm gonna throw one in here and let it just stay. So you see this place where I have this stuff and I don't want to move it, I'm just going to keep it here. So I will also come here if you do all of that and you still have stagnant water in your garden, then you are wasting your time, but not completely, but just for a short period of time, because these babies that are these mosquito larvas will eventually become mosquitoes, and the cycle continues. So you need to make sure that you are constantly getting rid of stagnant water. So I have 20-liter buckets here and there that are in my garden. Some I have buried and some I have left like this. This one is leaking. It will also attract mosquitoes. I also have, this is a gallon of my liquid organic fertilizer that my worker broke some time ago. So this also collects rainwater on the top, and then because the gallon is open, it will easily breed mosquitoes. So you have to constantly get rid of these things that will breed mosquitoes. I never used to have mosquitoes in my garden at all because I knew these steps, but somehow I just
Oh my
allowed.
god.
I think I just got too comfortable, and then mosquitoes are now dealing with me. But I know the steps to take, and I am very confident that these steps I have taken. There are other steps which involves using lemongrass. If you also know other methods, you can share in the comment section. And I'm just getting rid of things that will bring and breed mosquitoes in my garden, first of all, while I take these other steps. This gallon for a this thing has been broken for a long time, and what I'm going to do now is use up all of that liquid fertilizer, because I think this is one of the major contributor to the mosquitoes in my garden. And then also this one, just anywhere mosquitoes, anywhere water settles, look at them. So I have to make sure that I get rid of this, keep them dry, you know. Oh my gosh, my spray bottle. Anyway, so you can see that even in this stagnant water, because it rains here constantly, this is where I have my buckets and gallons of liquid fertilizer. So first of all, I have to spray this area first, and then the good thing is that this can actually serve as a pesticide. See, I've used it up. I need to add more, and it's working because I can't even see the mosquitoes anymore around me. See, I had to bring down my socks because it was getting so hot and I can't find mosquitoes. This mixture got rid of all the mosquitoes in my garden in seconds. You need to see the way they were just all over me. I had to wear socks every time I was coming into the garden, which was so uncomfortable for me because you all know how I like to get into the garden barefoot. Anyway, so I made this mixture and it just got rid of all the mosquitoes in my garden. What? And now I can actually stay in the garden without mosquitoes disturbing my life. Okay, so I can only find one before the way they just swoop in, and that's because I haven't really sprayed this place. I've just sprayed around it because eucalyptus is safe to use. I rarely spray my garden, but because this is very, it has gotten out of hand, I had to make something to spray. So imagine going from that gardener who is always being attacked by mosquitoes in her garden, and then they're not even scared of me because it's like they're used to me. They're telling me that I can't do jack. Do you get? I'll come close, they don't want to run. They are so bold to going to not even, I will put out my hands like this and expect them to fly, to come as usual, but they don't because they are gone. They do not like the smell of eucalyptus oil. You can easily get eucalyptus oil from any pharmacy near you. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.